In the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
All right, welcome back. We're on our second episode. Today we're going to be talking about a second attempt at assassination at Trump.
The incident occurred as Trump was walking between the 5th and 6th holes at his West Palm Beach golf club.
The golf course is surrounded by shrubbery, so when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight.
A Secret Service agent spotted a rifle barrel sticking out of the fence near the club's property line. Agents walk ahead and behind the former president when he's golfing to scope out threats. Security service personnel fired at least 4 shots at the suspect as he fled the scene.
Fortunately, we were able to locate a witness that came to us and said, hey, I saw the guy running out of the bushes. He jumped into a black Nissan, and I took a picture of the vehicle and the tag, which was great. So we had that information. Our real-time crime center put it out to the license plate readers, and we were able to get a hit on that vehicle.
So I know you got the details as far as the shooter goes, so I'll let you.
Yeah, Ryan Wesley, so far they've looked at everyone's, his political contributions. He seems to be supported Nikki Haley, Vivek. He used to be like a anti-Trumper. There's specific tweets about him saying that POTUS needs to talk about how Trump is trying to make everyone slaves.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's trying to make, that Trump's trying to make everyone slaves, and POTUS could call themselves the Freedom Party or something. I mean, here's the first question, where was Kennedy to take the bullets for him? I think that's the real question.
Where was he? Hey man, you don't want to be the second Kennedy, so he's waiting for the right moment.
No, maybe his voice scared him off. Yeah, I mean, I like Kennedy too. That's the fun.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's a massive dude.
Yeah, he could outbench me.
That's 100%.
But the real question, obviously, is more serious. Are you surprised? I mean, how surprised are you that this happened? Like what, a month, a half ago?
Honestly, not that surprised.
Okay.
I think funny enough, someone at work mentioned it before I even knew about it.
You have you love I don't know. Right before this man gets almost assassinated, you always have I see that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised at all. And I feel, in my honest opinion, I feel like this is going to keep happening. Mm-hmm. Even if he wins, I think it's just going to be
like a new norm.
I wouldn't say the new norm, but specifically for Trump, for some reason, it's the new norm.
How do I feel? Okay, for me, I guess I am surprised how quickly it became. But I mean, at that point, it just shows how American politics has deteriorated so quickly. I think when you mentioned that this president is going to be like the end of this country, every 4 years, and I think it is definitely escalationary language that it's just pushing everyone on the edge.
Hey, thanks for watching, and remember, please feel free to
subscribe. You don't like our content, subscribe. You like our content, subscribe. If you're not watching our content, you should be watching our content. Pretty much it.
Cool. All right. Continue with the video. Yeah, I mean, in every speech, really, that goes from Kamala or any Democratic Party. A lot of the times they're concentrating about Trump and how Trump is going to be the worst thing that happens to this country if he's elected again.
They said that when he got elected the first time. Man.
Exactly. So it's been ongoing, right? I mean, if you go back to obviously before the first debate with Obama, right?
Yeah.
Obama and was it John McCain?
John McCain and Romney. Which one? Yeah. Oh, it was John McCain.
Yeah. So it's it's completely
within a different world.
Yeah, exactly. Night and day.
The reality is, I agree with you in the context that things will continue to get worse when it comes to this. I think Trump doesn't help this scenario out at all. One, I think he does see these people political enemies, not even in a figurative way. I mean, even let's say Trump doesn't. I don't think Trump believes Joe Biden is trying to get a hit on him. Hey, what are you, Agent 66, crazy old people? But I do think that he does think that they are escalating this more and more. And Trump also, let's be frank here, does pretty extremist language sometimes. Yeah. So he's definitely. It works for the base, but this is fueling a lot of negative energy. I feel like I've talked about this for how long now? Tell the Nate, when were we talking about this? Politics, when Trump first got elected, I'm this is getting worse.
It's 2015.
Yeah, you're just telling people are just not, the way they frame things is politics are, like so hypercharged when most of the time politics don't matter for the average human being.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna tell me, oh well, they make laws about human rights or some tax policies and economic policies. Yeah, it does matter. I'm not gonna deny that, but the reality is most of those policies won't affect on a daily basis. And I think people get too fixated on that kind of just get fixated on politics like it's the most important thing in the world. Like you should focus on, I don't know, your job, your family. But I mean, what do you think? What do you think people get so fixated on this kind of the politics so much? I guess.
I think people create their own problems for sure.
Yeah.
I think they enjoy. Well, you know, if it's too peaceful, there's got to be something that someone has to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's the news or just neighbors, whatever. I think people just find something that they want to be angry about.
And it's gotten worse, right, over time.
Yeah.
I think it's gone. Yeah. I mean, at least the way I frame politics and see how things are going. I think people, since they don't have God or church or something to ground them in something, like or family, because families are falling apart, everything. I think they see politics as a substitute to give them like something to look forward to something to put that energy in. So maybe for me,
kind of like somewhere they belong.
Yeah, somewhere they belong. It's like a family. It's like a gang, you know. Like I mean, unironically, what I mean, it is. I mean, why do like young youth, like you know, minority youth, go to gangs all the time? I mean, they have no father, they have no relationship, they have the community's destroyed, you know. So at the end of the day, they found like a form of brotherhood through these gangs or organizations, and I think. I mean, obviously, there's a difference between gang members and some. Yeah. But I mean, it does have that hyper, emotional connection where you can relate to people that have the same experience, see the same worldview that you have, And I think that's what's kind of just. I mean, yeah, especially because a lot of the people who are doing this are men, right? Like they're trying to kill.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this type of people have a trend that they're kind of losers, loners,
That's a long rant to say that.
Yeah. They're all losers and loners. I mean, yeah. You want to? Let's be frank. Generally, if you want to shoot a president, that's not something a normal, socially, competent, popular, attractive, not ugly, Anyways, but yeah.
But now there was one thing I did want to ask you.
Yeah, what's up? What do you want to ask
me? Do you think that people are going to react the same way? Obviously, the first attempt.
No.
In what sense do you think I'm asking?
About like Trump being assassinated himself, like, oh, there's a big assassination. Yeah, but like the surprise of someone trying to kill him.
No.
Oh, okay. That's okay, man.
Thanks for answering.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, how do you want to ask?
I'm asking in the sense of like, do you think that people are gonna react the same way on the other side? Like, wow, like how did he miss?
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, you see it trending like. Not a Democrat, or he's not a Democrat. Oh no, he's not either Republican, not a Democrat. And they try to fixate, like try to put the blame game. I think people, they hate Trump. They want him dead. This is the reality. There's a minority, a very loud minority, that is, wants the president dead. Do you think there's a minority that wants the president? The current president or the VP Kamala Harris? Or
no, yeah. That's...
And this just make. Are you hopeful? More hopeful? Remember the first time we talked about this?
No, I'm not. I don't think it. I think it changes now, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's going to become more a common occurrence.
Yeah.
Especially against Donald Trump, because I think if it was someone else, like a different Republican candidate, I don't think this would be happening.
I would disagree.
You disagree on that?
Yeah, I would disagree.
I don't know. I feel like Trump, because the way he talks and he's used to talking.
Sure.
He just. Kind of, I wouldn't say he brings that onto himself.
Yeah.
But he presents in that way where it's a lot easier to hate.
Inflammatory language. But I think the point that I'm like have a little contention is the Republican Party was always going to become more populist. Like a rhino, like Nikki Haley or John McCain or Romney are never going to be part of this conversation anymore. And the people that are going to be popular are going to be people that are like even J.D. Vance. People don't like J.D. Vance. But they're going to use a lot of populist language, a lot of reactionary language. And I think what I'm saying is like, now this is a new norm. Trump, like it or not, is the party, is the new format of how Republicans are going to operate. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Trump or not Trump. Trump started the change, but the change is already in effect. So now the people that are going to be elected or be pushed by Republicans are always going to have get a very extreme reaction from the left. I remember they also said Romney was a fascist even back then. So again, one side is already highly polarized on one side. Both sides are. Let's just be honest. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here's the real question: what do you think the Democrats going to have to do with this? You know,
I wouldn't say I don't think it wouldn't happen.
I mean, there's crazy enough Trump
Yeah,
Republican.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, if it becomes a common occurrence, I think it defeats the whole purpose of.
Oh, but I mean, that's my question. You think this is going to be the new norm? Like, I think assassination is going to happen every few months. Eventually, yeah. Give it like 2 or 3 years. How polarized we are.
Hope not.
Yeah,
this is going to continue. I hope not.
Me too.
But I can see it, unfortunately.
I mean, remember, you know, final thoughts, but guessing around before you end this, right? Yeah. Remember, school shootings weren't that common occurrence until the 90s. Remember Columbine? What a big tragedy that happened. And now we get one every year. So people get desensitized to this type of things, you know? People will get desensitized to Trump getting shot. I'm like, another one. Indifference. That's how humans operate. Great ending, right?
Dark ending.
Being real.
I hope that's not the new norm.
Well, I hope you're right, but I live in reality, so.
Okay, well. But yeah, I think that's the end of it. If you like the topic, let us know. If you have your own thoughts, comment, you know, same thing. And let us know if you want us to talk about something.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Hopefully something that doesn't make me question the reality that I live in and how everything's going bad. Give me some cat videos or something, I don't know. Anyways, that's it.
All right.
That's it.